Hello and welcome to another episode of me painting again, and this time this is a bit of acrylic paint that I just blocked in an area quite badly. It's supposed to be a perfect rectangle, but I'm not much of a painter really, not when it comes to rectangles. I've got a hot chocolate going. Can relax. So I was driving home, and lo and behold, the traffic was horrendous. And I thought to myself, well, there's a nice sky. Maybe I'll just pull over and take some pictures instead. So that's exactly what I did. So on the plate today, we have some reds and yellows. So I'm going to get some of this yellow and orange and white. Put the white there. And I'm going to do a nice warm sky. Nice warm sky. That always happens. And so we've got this light. So I went round, walked around, and then actually I didn't even notice the moon, which is what I'm going to paint now. I didn't notice it at first. I was like, oh. It was when I was going back to the car. I was like, oh, I can't believe it. The moon. This is amazing. This is a miracle. Just what I wanted to see. And just fill in this orangey red colour. Really build that colour up. Need to actually that'll probably do for now. I'll let that dry off a bit. I want a sort of a grey. It's kind of a grey on the outside of it. Maybe I want like a bit of blue. Well, I'm thinking black, blue. It's ivory black and ultramarine blue. And then white. More blue, I think. There we go. Let's dig that blue out. There we go. That's better. A bit more white. It's not bad actually, not bad. That is actually pretty good. It's pretty close. Can bring this together. Just give it a bit of a smudge with the old finger. So yeah, like I said, acrylic base, and then just painting on top. Painting on top. You can paint on top of acrylic. Yes, you can. So I'm letting this dry. I'm using my finger just to soften that edge. just sort of, I've got a bit of a I've got multiple reference pictures up because I was struggling to get the photos, so I had to do it in different exposures to get the look that I wanted. So yeah, the challenge of photography. Sometimes you get a photo and you're like, oh yes, perfect. But then you look at another area of the picture and you're like, oh, that hasn't really worked for what I wanted. So I always end up taking more than I need. But I definitely needed the reference. Just allow that to melt together a bit. Yeah, the important thing, the reason why I like to go out and get my own photos of things is, for one, you don't know what people do to their photos because people tend to use Photoshop a lot, and if you want to get if you want to paint something as real as possible, then you know that your photo is as close as you can get it if you've gone out yourself and taken the picture. If you go on like Flickr or wherever, or on YouTube and just looking for anything, I mean not YouTube, on the internet, just looking for anything, then you'll find a lot of things get messed about with. So it was all trees. I'm waiting for this to dry a bit before I put the moon in, because the moon was on top of that bright orangey colour. Really nice. I think yesterday it was a wolf moon. I think that's what I got told. So it looked pretty amazing still. So here is the ground. Now there was a bit of frost, but it wasn't a real strong white, it was quite dull. So what I might do, I'll have my snowy area. Down here. My finger's got a little bit of orange on. So I don't mind that bleeding in, to be honest. I'll have that snow there. It wasn't actually snowing, it was frost, but it could look like snow or it could look like frost, couldn't it? It's whichever you want. Whichever you decide. It'd kind of be good if there was a bit of water, I'm thinking. I'm thinking a river sort of here. Just goes along there. Just to change that a little bit, get a little bit of this orange. put it in there. Just a hint. Just a hint. Bit more of the old hot chocolate. Got to relax a bit more. Now, what I want to do is really get this. I'm going to use some white. I might use a bit of this yellow and white. It's actually quite bright. It's brighter than I thought when I think about it. It's make a different pile. Do you think that's it? Do I think? Oh, I'm not showing it. So there's a bit of orange, a bit of white, and I'm realising it's whiter than I thought. So here we go. Let's see if we can get a moon in here. So the moon is about there, about. Just using my finger to make that more circular. Take that out a little bit as well. Now I'm gonna try and draw in sort of a moon shape. Just a bit of paint removal there on my finger, just to get the shape a bit better. There we go. Okay, now let's get this liner. Get that shape a bit better. Soften that. Okay, that's quite nice actually. Just get the shape in there. Okay, that'll just about do it, won't it? It's quite moon-like. So now what I want to do, because my orange now looks a bit too orange, so I'm going to throw in some more yellow. I'm just going to blend that into it. Yeah, I prefer that. I can get some of this sky colour. Just clean that area up a bit. Have it breaking through the clouds. You know, I've been meaning to do this for a long time, because the amount of times I've looked at the clouds and gone, ain't it strange how it lights up the clouds sort of a browny orange? The amount of times I've said that to myself. It's amazing how many times I've said that to myself. It's weird though. Can have different shades of colour in the sky. There we go. Just a quick sip of the old hot chocolate. Now, while we're at it, we've got the potential. Oops, just hit my camera then. To have a little bit of this. In the water, a bit more because it's see what I was doing there. I was measuring the moon because I don't want to go off. The idea is to bit of light in there. Okay, now what I want is some trees. So I'm going to get some black, because I've got to be honest, it was mostly black. But I think I'll change things a little bit. Just indication of trees back here. What I might do as well, put a little bit of blue on my finger and mist that up there. Because it was misty. It was very misty. Mist them away. There was a person when I was walking and it was getting really dark. There was a person there. And all I could see was a yellow scarf, and I was like, whoa, a yellow scarf. I'm going to give this a shadow, even though there wasn't a shadow. The moon wasn't really strong enough to cast a shadow, but this is different. This is a painting. In paintings, everybody and anybody, they make stuff up, don't they? Anyway, this is water. Water, water, water. Just pull down. I'm just gonna make my edge in there. Yeah, put a tree here, another one there. Just give this one a little bit more to it. Whoops, I totally messed that up. There we go. We'll have a few other bits there. Yeah, a couple of trees. On this side as well, we'll have one there. Actually, let's go for a biggish one there. Just throwing the colour on there. That tree a little bit more because it was a little bit boring. Okay, so now with a bit of blue, so I'm going to grab some of this blue and some white and make this cold blue colour, greyish blue. And imagine the sky is creating a little bit of light for the snow that's dropped on this. Still quite blue though. And on this one as well. Just using the corner. Still quite dark. Might have a bit of light on the snow as well. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Quite like that actually. So we've got that nice moon There's some of these indications of branches. Get a little bit more black. I can put in another layer of stuff here. There we go. And that is about all I want to do for this one. Keep it quite dark and subtle, and have that moon really shining out. Well, it wasn't the wolf moon. It was the day after. The day after the wolf moon. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this one, and hopefully this dries quick, and then I'll take a photo and you'll be able to see it when it's dry. So thanks very much, and I'll see you at another one. Cheers, bye.